Hello folks, welcome to another round of Pioneer. That's right folks, if you did not watch the last Pioneer video that we posted, which would have been yesterday,
Is that the die
we did a Pioneer RCQ at our brand new Wilmington location, which is a beautiful spot by the way, definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't gone yet. So yeah, I wanted to get some new content, so went on down to Wilmington, brought my camera, laptop, and set up a little guerrilla shoot. That's why we look a little bit different than we usually do. I apologize for that cough.
Yeah, they're great.
That was unsavory.
Yeah,
So yeah, we had 57 players at this event. It was ran beautifully. Judging staff was great, and yeah, it was a good time. So, on our left we have Mark Antonio playing Mono White Humans, and on our right we have Dark Depths podcast co-host Billy Mitchell on Izzet Phoenix. Now, if you do not listen to the Dark Depths podcast, we definitely recommend checking it out. They do not sponsor us, we do not sponsor them. But they are friends of the store, as we have had other co-host Michael Mampson on camera multiple times. And I believe I had to have had Billy on camera at least once before. I'd be very surprised if I didn't. Now, Billy, known for playing Blue-Red Phoenix in Pioneer. I know him just as a guy who plays a lot of Blue-Red. He's a Delver player. Very good Delver player at that. Mark, I unfortunately do not know, as he's a Wilmington regular.
Oh, really?
While I work at the Blue Velvet location, I do not know all the Wilmington people. But his deck looked pretty sweet. He's got those nice Slytherin sleeves on.
Who's doing the commentary? Who's doing the commentary?
Mono White Humans and snakes. It tracks. We're just resolving some mulligans real quick. I forgot to cut to the first land of the day, or first land drop. There's a Spire Bluff Canal. Now, I'll be honest with you, there's going to be cards in this Mono White Humans deck list that I will not probably know off the top of my head.
I'm going to consider it in the term. Sure.
I should know most of Billy's deck. I will try to know as much as I can of Mark's deck. So Billy's going to cast a Consider here. He's going to dump something into the graveyard, draw a card. Phoenix is interesting. It's one of those two decks, and it's arguably one of the three best decks in the format. Probably number 2, right? Because it's probably mono green. Then Phoenix and Rakdos are probably the top 3 decks in the format.
Sure.
Green and Phoenix were the 2 most represented decks at this event.
I'm going to consider in the term. Sure.
Mark played out a... Oh, I should know the name of this one. I played it in Standard. Shit. Oh, God. Luminarch Aspirant. Plays out a Luminarch Aspirant, which has a really cool enter combat trigger. You can put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So things can get out of hand really quickly. Billy just shot that down. Very quick. Very fast. He's going to cast a Treasure Cruise already on turn 3. Now, Pioneer is known as the format that still has Delve spells in it. So you'll see stuff like that, I think. What's the other one? Temporal Trespass is like the other big one that gets played right now, but there's an... I thought... Is Dig Through Time still Pioneer legal? I feel like it is. There's a Thalia Guardian of Thraben coming down here. To anybody tuning in for the first time on the channel, I am primarily a Modern and Legacy player, so my knowledge about Pioneer isn't the strongest. Hence, whether or not I don't know if Dig Through Time is legal. I'm pretty sure it is. I think people have cast Dig Through Time against me. Mark using those beautiful pixel snow-covered plains. I love those lands. There's a... Values of Tenant? Oh, shit. I've played humans, I should know. ETB trigger is going to put a +1/+1 counter on all of the humans already on the board, and then whenever he Mark Cat or I think in ETB, whenever another human enters the battlefield on Mark's side, the lieutenant gains a +1/+1 counter.
Coast and pass.
I have the sniffles, and I will apologize in every video this today that I do the commentary for. Alright, 4 mana. 3 mana is going to cast an Adeline Resplendent Cathar. This card is phenomenal, let me tell you.
Yep.
So, 2 white and a generic pip. Legendary creature. Vigilance. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Has 4 toughness. And whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control.
Cast Galvanic Iteration.
Okay.
So he's going to cast a Galvanic Iteration, paying the 1 for
I get 2 copies.
Yep.
First chop.
Valiant. This lets him create a copy of the next instant or sorcerer he casts.
And then
Cast an
the
op.
actual one.
He gets 2 ops right there. It's pretty cool. Galvanic Iteration is a fantastic card. It's really cool. Kind of gross with Temporal Trespass if you have the mana to do it. Billy's at 11. Hasn't been able to find a creature yet. Looking like he's in a relatively tough spot. Is he 10 on a cast trigger? Or an ATB? Or does it say
Combat?
Beginning
whenever
of
another
combat.
human enters the battlefield, you can control put a 1/1 counter. Does Adeline not make humans?
Flashback Galvanic Iteration.
Sure. Yep.
Cast Lightning Axe.
It makes humans. I feel
Discarding.
that Lieutenant should be one bigger.
The original one's going to be targeting this Thalia. The copy is going to be targeting Adeline.
So flashback Galvanic into a, a lava axe. It's getting
Yeah.
complicated.
Right.
I'm dead.
And, yep, Mark's going to have the response. He's going to take game 1, and we're going to be right back on game 2 in just a second, folks. Boom, right there. Billy's going to lead on Spire Bluff Canal. Mark is going to play a Hopeful Initiate, and that is going to get shot down real quickly. Hopeful Initiate is also just another really good card. I think it's also from a Netto? So Initiate is from Crimson Vow. It's a 1-mana 1/2 training. Remove 2 1/1 counters from it among creatures you control. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. And then training is whenever this creature attacks with another creature of greater power, you put a +1/+1 counter on the on Initiate or on the creature of training. There's a Luminarch Aspirant
Shredder?
into a Ledger Shredder. Very nice. Gonna get 2 Connive triggers
I'm
here.
going to resolve.
I've talked about Ledger Shredder enough in Modern, but if you haven't played with this card, I definitely recommend it. It's so good. And it's so fun. You draw cards, make your stuff bigger. Who doesn't like that? This coffee does not taste good. My hand just slid into frame for a second. I'm not sure why.
Draw.
So the first Phoenix, the first Shredder discarded a land. Second one discarded a thing in the ice. My fridge is making an egregious amount of noise here. We're resolving that opt. I feel like mono white humans has to be like one of the best budget options to get into the format. Oh, it's expensive in the stack.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like $150 to build this deck. So the most expensive thing you'll have to buy is the playset of Hopeful Initiate. And honestly, it's only that expensive because it's from Crimson Vow, and that set sucked.
Combat?
It was not a good set, and it was just kind of under-opened. What is Sheffield doing? I'm over here right now. Alright, there's an Adeline. Going to get the combat trigger of the Aspirant, put it on the Adeline, pass the turn. So Adeline is now a 3/5? Yeah, because 2 creatures plus 1, and then the +1/+1 counter. You see Selfless Spirit, Thalia, Heretic Cathar, which I don't think is stock in the lists. We have an opt on the stack here. Resolve the opt.
Targeting trigger. Yep. I'm gonna resolve.
I think it's called Fry.
This one first. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot down the Adeline, but we're gonna get connive triggers in the process.
Discard. Roll. Discard. Right, cool. Play a land. Go to combat. Attack for 5. Sure. 14. Yep.
I don't see it in this list on Goldfish. Interesting.
Yep.
Though I'm sure Billy's deck is a bit more tweaked. Is that extraction specialist? Is it the connive guy that's in his hand? Also, really cool card from New Capenna. We'll see it featured in another round at some point.
Thalia. Combat.
Alright, there comes the other Thalia.
Sure. Yep. I'm
Taxing with Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, that is Heretic Cathar. Eldritch Moon Rare. First strike 3/2. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. Though I don't imagine it's going to be around for long.
piece of the puzzle.
Right, there's a pieces of the puzzle.
I am going to say consider and
It's going to get 2
Phoenix Blink
instant
Bolt.
sorcery, or an instant or no, is it? I think it's just 2 instant sorceries. I think you can double up as you just did.
Going to
Grabbing what looked like Fiery Impulse. There's a consider.
I'm going to resolve this one first. Roll. Discard a lightning axe. This one. Roll.
Up to 2 instant sorceries.
Discard. Resolve consider. Sure. Draw.
Can I have triggers?
Keep this one.
Results consider.
Go to combat.
I know we did the connive trigger. Attacks in for 37. Gotta put Mark to 7.
Second main island.
Gonna go land Treasure Cruise. Ooh baby, draw 3. The gross thing is you can call Vanek Iteration too, and then cast Treasure Cruise and draw 6 cards. My coworker did that to me on Monday, and I was like, that's kind of gross. I'm here for it. It's kind of gross.
I'll draw 3 cards. Go.
So, food. I missed right there actually because like I could have dropped that big of a turn earlier. I had my hand, and then I could have activated the deck too. I'll find something anyway. You were definitely.
There's that land that I didn't want to read on Goldfish. There's another Luminarch Aspirant. I feel like he has to play the Selfless Spirit. Selfless Spirit flies, right? It's a ghost, it should.
Move the combat.
He is just dead on board if he can't block the birds. Yeah, I was like, Selfless Spirit flies. But Billy has interaction for it.
Go 10.
Yeah, Billy just takes the damage here.
Second main phase.
Triggers. Resolve
Stuff
the
Spirit, Knife Triggers.
Card. Resolve that one. Roll. Card Ledger Shadow.
Your turn.
Untap draw. Probably just shoot down the Spirit and attack for gain.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep. That's going to be the case. Billy's going to take game 2, and we'll be right back with game 3 in just a second.
We'll keep 2.
And we're back with game 3, mark on the play, going Snookover Plains into Hopeful Initiate. Let's see what we got here. Goes Steam Vents into... I didn't see the exact spell he had, but it was a removal spell. Fiery Impulse, maybe. One white mana. Plays on a creature. I have a guess as to what that is. It's probably not what it is, though, so I'm just gonna go to the deck list and take a look. My computer broke for a second there. Oh, baby. Alright. So Billy plays the Hall of the Storm Giant that passes. Mark goes to 3 mana and plays the Folly as Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Goldfish is not working. It is what it is. It's gonna put a counter on that creature. Attacks in. Going to Lightning Axe it, Lava Axe it. Discards an Arclight Phoenix. My words are mushing together.
I'm going to cast Consider.
Cast a Consider. Spins a Galvanic Iteration. Cool thing about Galvanic too is it has flashback. Very good card. Draws the Spire Bluff for turn 2. Alright, we're gonna chart a course. Draw 2, discard a card. Drop the Treasure Cruise.
Like now.
Okay.
Passes the pick. Mark, I think, just has a grip of lands.
No, 17.
Lieutenant. It's at least 2 planes that are faces haven. Oh yeah, that sucks. That is 3 lands in the hand. Resolve and Consider. Counting our graveyard for Treasure Cruise, perhaps? Billy asking how many cards Mark has. Mark has a solid 4 lands. I was wondering if he played a basic mountain last game. Alright. Cast a Treasure Cruise. Probably exiling everything he can except for the Phoenix. Keep Phoenix in Iteration. Galvanic Iteration. Expressive. Definitively banned in the format. Very upsetting. But understandable. Picked up another Arclight Phoenix. I think there's a thing in the ice.
And I'll pass it on.
Land number 5 coming out there. He did pick up a non-land spell. He picked up a spell. Looks like a Guardian of Thraben. Alright, animates the Faceless Haven.
Does this trigger that? I don't know.
No, it doesn't become it. It becomes it, but it doesn't come into play.
Right.
It doesn't enter the battlefield.
Doesn't enter the battlefield. Okay.
What is this version of Faceless Haven? What?
I'm gonna block the task.
Okay.
This Planeswalker event promo for Faceless Haven is crazy looking with the art. That's so cool. I know, like some of the cards look insane, right? Like Liliana, well, it's regular art from the town.
I do take
The
one.
Grandmaster of Flowers looks cool. That's not the point of the video.
Go ahead.
Alright, so we attacked in, played out Thalia.
Crackling Drake.
There's a Crackling Drake.
I'll draw a card.
Draw a card. Drake is huge and super cool. So it gets power and toughness, or it gets power equal to the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard and exile. I don't know if it gets toughness as well. I don't think it does. It also draws a card when it enters the battlefield. Mark's still stuck on lands. Animates the Haven. Attacks for 4. Imagine Billy just takes it. Goes to 9.
Yeah. I'll go to 9 rather.
Yep. Go ahead.
Alright, 2 mana Lightning Axe, discard Phoenix, probably? Okay. Cast a Fiery Impulse. Trigger on the thing on the ice.
Short course? Yeah.
I'm gonna Shard of Course. Discards the Phoenix.
Lightning Axe. Starting
Lightning Axe, discard Island.
Sure.
beginning of combat.
After combat, return 2 Phoenixes to the battlefield.
I'd like to attack for a number.
It's going to crack in for 6 plus a ton.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
These are exile?
Those are exiled, yeah. So 11 plus 6.
Oh,
17.
in exile, and okay, gotcha. How much?
17 total.
Okay. I'll go to 2.
And I will pass.
Yeah, good game, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, Mark is going to scoop it up. Billy's going to take it 2-1 with Izzet Phoenix over Mono and Humans. Thank you for watching, folks, and have a great rest of your day.
What?
Crackling, right? I love that card.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's